just ignore the cash shop.
If whale number 3012 can on his first day have an exotic sparrow, an exotic ship, and a cooler looking armor than what I can earn in a raid, all because he spent $50 at Eververse,
Oh my god, that's so badass. I want to be so cool and play Destiny 2.
then loot is pretty much meaningless.
If whale number 3012 can have a cool sparrow, a cool ship, and a cool fashion on day one, loot is absolutely not affected at all by that.
Dang.
Ignore it.
This comment brought to you by whale number 3012.
Oh my god. True?
Just ignore the cash shop. This is something you might have heard when you bring up concerns regarding microtransactions in a game. Oh, a $10
Bro, is Destiny 2 that horrible of like a pay-to-win game? Bro, I remember when like Destiny 1 came out, all the only microtransactions were like the DLCs or an expansion whenever it came out to like play new raids or anything like that. Like, and even like early D2, it was essentially the same thing, new expansion, new raid. I didn't even know they put a store, like an in-game store with like loot that you can just straight up buy. That's crazy.
ship, just ignore it. $20 armor set, hey, just ignore it. $30 vanity bundle, ooh, I gotta buy that. Corporations love customers who say this. When players make arguments in the company's favor, the company will never feel the need to change course or address the problems publicly, and in fact will only push monetization even harder. And it's strange to me that so many people don't seem to understand that concept, but then again, even outside gaming, these are the same type of individuals that continue to vote for politicians that make them feel good inside, even if their policies make their lives worse at the end of the day. So I guess this is just expected hive mind behavior.
Smells like broken here.
Oh, dang.
Yes, you look like someone who makes good financial decisions, Adam. Tell me more about
Oh my god. Smells like a brokey in here, dude.
how wise you are for spending $20 to wear dress pants and a hoodie in a game about space magic and aliens.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
See, but what Einstein here doesn't realize is that it's not about not having $20 to spend, it's about having some goddamn principles. Would you spend $20 on one candy bar at the grocery store?
Bro, is this a real candy bar? Whatchamacallit? Made with chocolate flavored, made with chocolate peanut flavored crisps and caramel. Whatchamacallit? Oh my god. I kind of want one now.
No, because even if you have $20 to spend willy-nilly, you would say that the candy company is trying to rip you off, because ain't no way that candy bar should cost that much.
Maybe if it had like caviar and like gold flecks just embedded in it, then maybe. But even then, like, come on. It's a fucking candy bar, dude.
It's not about the money itself, it's about refusing to get scammed. Now, the ironic thing here is that there's a legitimate argument to be made that the value of a ghost shell, let's say, is less than that of a candy bar for numerous reasons. For one thing, it's a digital item, meaning that it doesn't need to be produced physically. You're buying lines of code.
Excuse me, all games are lines of code.
Yes, but this is a much smaller line of code that you didn't earn and wasn't included in the purchase of your actual game that you play. Which makes the real-life candy bar that had to be manufactured, packaged, shipped, and sold in your grocery store that ends up
much more valuable.
Sliding down your gullet more valuable.
Yeah.
Even at 20 dolans. But what about the artists and the devs? They spend a lot of time making these skins. You gotta factor in the cost to create these things.
Well, luckily now in modern day stuff, we have AIs to make it. So, aha.
Okay, no problem. But when we take a look back at the history of skins and armor sets being sold in games, back when microtransactions were first hitting the mainstream, Black Ops 2 animated weapon skins were $2. And now they're over 20.
Bro, could you imagine that green skin today? Like the green animated skin? Bro, they charge that's like an heirloom like a gun skin or whatever. It's like, bro, that's like $100. You want your skin to be like animated and shit? And then whenever you reload, sparks shoot out of the little gun holster or whatever, out of the little expeller or whatever the fuck. It shoots sparkles, it ejects like rainbow rays and shit. Every time you reload, it has like a funny joke. Dang, that's easy 150 right there.
Current COD. Call of Duty Ghosts a year later sold 4 armor sets and 3 helmets in one squad pack.
Bro, this is it. Bro, this is fucking denim jeans with like some little gun clip thingies, straps on your leg, and a hockey helmet, and like a World War II helmet with like some cage thing, and a handkerchief with some aviators. And they're selling this. Bro, I did play Ghost, and I didn't spend, like, outside the initial purchase, I didn't spend any money in that game. Because you know why? I think Call of Duty Ghost was like the first Call of Duty game to implement this, like, it was like this little side thing that you could do for like the multiplayer. Like, you had to actually download the Call of Duty Ghost app, and then I think it was called something like Clan Wars or something like that. So you like make your clan, you start inviting a bunch of people in the game, and then you have your clan or whatever. And then you have this big map, and it was like a world map or whatever. I was actually too poor to have a good enough phone to download the app, so I had to depend on my teammates to figure out what the hell we're doing next. So yeah. And on this map, there were like little nodes that you had to capture essentially. And to capture a node, it would be like win 10 TDMs, and then you capture that node for your clan. And then another node would be like win like, I don't know, 10, what other game modes are there? Like win 10 dominations, win 5 S&Ds or whatever. And then once you like capped all the nodes, other clans could potentially like steal the node from you or whatever. And it was at that point that, you know, once you like did all that and captured all the nodes, and what did this happen? Like every like couple weeks, or like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. Every month it would reset, but you get rewards at the end of the month, and at the rewards from that were awesome. If you were like in first place, you got like an entire like skin set that was like all like red camo and shit, and like you got like stickers and shit. You got gun skins to like tell like, hey, you're a try hard and you're like decent at the game. And if you like got first, you got like an entire gold skin like to put on your character. You got like some gold bullshit to stick on your gun, and that was to symbolize, oh, we're fucking #1, we got #1, blah blah blah. And the reason skins like those are good is because those skins have like work and skill tied behind acquiring them. These skins just have like a dollar sign. Hey, do you got like some money? Then you could just get this for free and with no effort. But it's this cosmetic skins that you have to put work and effort into getting, which you know, in my opinion, should be the valued skins. Like, oh, that guy earned that one. Oh my god, he got like 10,000 headshots or whatever the fuck.
For $4. No, that's not just the recent price. That was the launch price. But now, 4 operator skins will run you well over $100 in the Modern Warfare 2 2023 edition.
Bro, that is hilarious. Like inflation? Hello? Like what? This is a fucking sticker. This is a charm. A finishing move? Where's isn't there like emotes in here? There's a fucking something you stick on your arm. Another like a melee. What is this? Another finishing move? Like a knife skin? Like a melee skin? A dog shit gun skin? Bro, is this orange legendary or something? This looks like dog shit. This is like a whatever Joe Schmo green camo bullshit skin. The cleaver? Bro, this is stupid. This shit looks like ass. Like what? What other things can you just stick on your character to have like a slot? You know, these are essentially just slots, you know? Like a finishing move slot, your charm, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 things or 5 slots that they can just monetize that have nothing to do with gameplay. They're just there to like remind you that, oh, I can look at the time. Knife. What do you put stickers on? I have no idea. Whenever you shoot with like ADS with your gun, oh, you got a little puppy. And then a finishing move. Good luck. Good luck seeing that one. Oh my god. You know what they should really do? Have some like sort of like slot where you like look down at your legs, and you could be like, look, you could buy some shoes and pants. You know, that's what they really need as like another bullshit slot to sell you shit for. Like, cause you know you could do that in like most FPSs. You just look down at your legs. I mean, I don't remember if you could do this in Call of Duty or whatever, but they need to just add that. You know? Oh my god.
Now, have costs to make these increase to the point that they need to charge a third of the game's full price? Well, the obvious answer is no, especially if you factor in the lack of actual maps and content, and the laughable amount of bugs and glitches. But if you're one of these Einstein prodigies, you might have a different answer, so be sure to let me know in the comments. I'd love to have something to laugh over at breakfast tomorrow. So the cost of these cash shop items are insane. Way too overpriced, that's one issue for sure. In all games, not just Destiny or Call of Duty.
This is the Diablo 4 store. Bro, I looked in the Diablo 4 store one time. You know why I don't look anymore? Because there's an animation behind clicking on the store button. This lady has like a deck of cards, and she'll do like this like hand bullshit, the deck of cards, before you can even get into the store. Like just like on a basic level, that's a shitty store to begin with, dude. Like you have to watch an animation just to get in the store for the sake of immersion. Like if I just click on the store, just delete that animation and let me get into the store. It's not even a good store. And a lot of these skins in here are like something like 20 to 30 bucks.
These cash shop items are way overpriced. But let's get back to the just ignore it argument.
Oh boy.
You don't have to buy it. This is true. And if that's good enough for you, then great. This is where you're going to want to exit the video.
Yep.
Probably got to get back to your Anabray body pillow anyway. So for the rest of you, let me set you up a little scenario here. You go to the carnival. You spend 60 bucks for tickets to play some mini games and try to win something cool for your crush, so she'll finally sleep with you. You find a booth where you throw some balls at some pins, and you suck at throwing, unless it means throwing your ranked game. So you use all your tickets trying to win this fuzzy little bear with this little denim hat on it. And once you win it, you're proud of yourself, you earn this bear, you got this emotional attachment now to it, because you spent all this time and effort getting this bear. And you're like, damn, dude, this bear is sick. I want this dude playing shortstop on my baseball team this year. Fuck the girl. This bear is mine. And you can't wait to...
But here's the thing about all those games and shit, you know? Like, you instead of like doing the skill thing, you could just ask them, hey, how much is it for just that stupid bear? And they'll probably tell you like, just give me 20 bucks. And they'll just like hand it over to you. Granted, it's like you go to Walmart and the bear will be like $5, but since it's a carnival, much the same way that food at movie theaters is like severely overpriced, this bear at a carnival is going to be severely overpriced too. Just because it's like spur of the moment, you know, there's like some immediacy tied behind it. I want it now. I don't want to have to fucking throw balls or darts or shoot balloons off a wall anymore. Just give me the fucking bear. Let me buy the bear.
To show the homies this new bear that's going to take your team to the World Series. And then the booth owner says, yo, I know you just earned that bear, but check out all these other bears you can buy for 20 bucks a pop.
Yeah.
And there's bears that are dripped the fuck out, man,
bears.
as far as the eye can see. Then some bitch comes up to the table and grabs the choo-choo bear, you know, the one that actually looked badass, and drops a 20 on the dude's counter and takes off saying,
look what I got.
And you start asking around at the carnival, hey, where'd you get that bear? And they reply, oh, I just bought it for 20 bucks from that dude. I just bought it. And that repeats with every person around you. All the bears they got, they didn't earn. Then you meet up with the homies, and these dudes got bears of their own, all decked out and shit as well. And you're like, dude, you guys just bought your bears too? And they all say,
yeah, dude, just ignore that though. But check out the top hat on my bear, bro. Are you kidding? It's so cool. I love this bear.
Check out my bear. Look at my bear fit, dude. Look at this.
Ass denim cap. Hey, that's cool too, bro, I guess. But
I earned this bear by throwing balls at pins.
Yeah, I only threw those balls at pins because I was grinding power level. The cash shop's got the best loot, bro.
Yeah.
What are you, poor?
Moral of the story, Whale 3012 is a pussy. Multiplayer games have always been about earning good-looking cosmetics to show off your status and flex your power over others, or showcase how much you've grinded. Having diamond skins in COD, Dark Adventurer set in Sea of Thieves, or raid armor or even a raid ship means nothing when flexing it means nothing, because every dipshit around you paid real money for all their items, and they look 100 times better than the stuff you can actually earn. There are still people to this day farming Wrath of the Machine hard mode raid trying to get the Nano Phoenix ship.
Dang.
And it's not just to complete their collection, but also so they can be like, dude, look what I got today, and show it off to the homies. And the only way to get it is through actual gameplay. And that's badass. And it makes me want to go play that game. But you play any live service game these days, not just Destiny. But 90% of games today where the things you can actually earn have little to no value. It's not the reason anyone plays because they just buy all their loot instead. Even in single player games, we got people who don't play to earn anything in those games either anymore because they've got cash shops too. And cash shops ruin a lot of the fun in all games these days for me, but especially in a game like Destiny 2 or Diablo 4 or any live service looter or MMORPG, because looting is the core appeal. An endgame for me and many others in looter games after doing raids and dungeons and shit like that is always working towards cosmetics at some point through challenges or farming endgame content. And when not only is there a very lacking amount of armor and items like ships, sparrows, raids, etc. to earn through genuine challenges in Destiny 2 already, but
there's no incentive to play the game. Because why are you playing the game? Because you just like, I mean, it's fine if you like just like the gameplay or whatever, but why do you think achievements exist? You know, because they're all earned. You know, it's a thing. It's a trophy that you can stick on a shelf. You know, someone can look at your profile and be like, oh, you got that achievement. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you beat the game on Super Giga, like 5,000 hard mode. Awesome. You know, there's no achievement tied behind how much money you spent in a game, I think. I mean, I'm most likely, honestly, I'm probably wrong on that. Strike that. There's probably achievements in games where it's like, spend a zillion like V-Bucks and then you get this achievement. I am most likely wrong on that. All right.
The cash shop gets an influx of items weekly. It does ruin the fun of a social multiplayer game where everyone in the game world is partaking in the cash shop, and the earnable loot in-game suffers because of it. Like when you're in the Destiny 1 tower, there is a handful of cosmetics you can get in the loot boxes, and by the way, you can actually earn those loot boxes in the gameplay at the very least. But when you walk in and look at the players and see what armor and sparrow or ship they have, or even shader they have, you can realistically probably go earn those items in the gameplay.
Yeah.
That just isn't the case in Destiny 2 or again, pretty much any modern live service game. And maybe a game like Fortnite can get away with a cash shop where the seasonal content itself is actually free to everyone, and it genuinely funds all the content, and it's not an MMORPG looter game. But in a game like Destiny or Diablo where they're full-priced products, charging for seasons and expansions, to have battle passes and cash shops with loot on top of that in a loot-based RPG, it defeats the entire point of the game.
Yeah.
It's just cosmetic are 3 words that killed in-game progression systems since 2015, and they've gotten worse and worse because the consumers keep on defending it. And it's only going to get worse from here on out, which sucks because I look at a game like Diablo 4 and it looks fun, right up my alley. But God, dude, they already have $28 armor bundles for sale.
Yeah.
It's just wild, man. Online gaming is a joke right now, and it's genuinely depressing for me. But that's all I got for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Great freaking video, dude. Like, that's all. Like, people that are always like bitch moan complaining about, oh, just ignore. It's like, okay, well then what awesome achievements have you done in the game? Oh, you haven't done anything? Oh, okay. Like, what do you, I don't know. This is like a me thing. Maybe this is like an older me thing. It's like, if I'm playing a game and like, or maybe this is a Western audience thing. If I can sense that the game is like pay to win, pay for convenience, like any sort of like gigantic store in the game where the store is like just a tacked on thing to like extract money from you, I'm just like, I either don't interact with it or I'm just so disinterested in it, like that there's not enough shit in the game for me to just engage in. Because like for me, my big buyer's remorse like thing was like Apex. I think I spent like thousands of dollars in Apex. You know, I got a shitload of heirlooms, a shitload of like legendary skins. I've opened a shitload of packs. You know, this was back when I like first discovered Apex and thought I could like be awesome or whatever, and I was like super attached to it. And this is like the first game that I like splurged on in-game items with, and I 100% regret it now. It's so stupid. And then like from like that, the moment I like uninstalled Apex, I was just like, oh, can't do anything. They already got my money. So it's just easier to play a game that has a store and just look like a homeless guy. Like, do not try to look cool in a game. Like, trying to look cool, like you're only gonna be disappointed with online games, like modern day video games. You know, because all the coolest shit is always gonna be from the store. So it should be gameplay first. Is what should come first. But you know, it is what it is, man. Good video, good shit. I want to see some more. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.